What's up, Gator Nation? Today we have some breaking news. What's up, Gator Nation and Rolling with Carlos family? Today we have some breaking news, and we also have some bad news. Another key piece to the 2025 Florida Gators squad got injured in fall camp. I also will go through the top 25 coaches poll and the AP poll, the preseason top 25 coaches poll and AP poll to see where our Gators landed. And leave me your thoughts down below on everything we covered today, especially the rankings. And what do you believe of the recruit we got? The breaking news last night that our 4-star recruit that was about crystal balled originally to go to Oklahoma or Texas ended up as a Florida Gator. And I'm going to go ahead and read to you the article from Cam Parker, a friend of the channel and co-host of A Deeper Dive into Gator Nation. Breaking. Gators add 4-star wide receiver to 2026 recruiting class. The Florida Gators came in late to add a 4-star wide receiver, Davin Rose, to its strong 2026 recruiting class. The Florida Gators made a surprise addition to the 2026 recruiting class on Monday, receiving a commitment from Frisco, Texas 4-star receiver Davin Rose. Rose, the number 4 athlete and number 47 overall prospect in 24/7 Sports Composite, chose the Gators over Oklahoma, Baylor, and Houston after announcing his plans to commit earlier in the day. Rose's interest in the Gators came suddenly over the summer after his official visit the weekend of June 13th. Heading into his visit with his own reservations, Rose, 6'2", 193 pounds, quickly named Florida as one of his top schools after leaving campus. Just being here, I didn't have much expectations, but I mean, it blew me away, out of the water, for sure, he said on June 15th. I mean, I didn't expect any of this. I talked about Oklahoma, how it felt like family, but this felt like a real close family, close bond, not with just the coaches, but teammates and teams as well. Rossi also specifically mentioned head coach Billy Napier's history as a former receivers coach as a standout quality. Appeals to me a lot. We were talking about it in one of the meetings where you have a head coach who's a receivers coach as well as an offensive coach, because I think all 3 of my other visits that are defensive-minded coaches, he said. So just to have a head coach who's a receivers coach as well as develops their receivers, and they're not going to try to get them to the next level by any means possible. And they're going to try to get them to the next level by any means possible. Despite Florida's push, Rossi had largely been considered Oklahoma's to lose, with the Sooners holding up favorable predictions from rivals Spielman and Josh McCushion. Rossi's recruitment came down to the wire, as well as the rival Steve Wolfswang reporting that Rossi and his family were having little last-minute conversations with Florida and Oklahoma, afterwards Spielman flipped his prediction to Florida, with Blake Alderman joining him. With Rossi's press, the Gators now hold commitments from 3 receivers in the class: Tuskegee, Alabama, Booker T. Washington 4-star Marquise Daniels, and Gainesville, Florida, Buchholz, Florida's 4-star Justin Williams, both of whom committed over the summer. It's cool to see the class building, Williams told the Florida Gators on SI in a recent exclusive interview. A lot of good players. I'm really excited. Just work with these guys and see how good we can keep building on the class. We're not done yet. I'm excited to see who comes. Florida 2026 recruiting class ranked 14th overall in the country according to rivals before Rossi's commitment, and it's expected to jump with 19 commitments. Florida Gators on SI is tracking all of the Gators' major recruiting news, from commits to prospects. Of note, to official visit schedule on our 2026 recruiting class tracker. All right, guys. We also have some tweets from our friend Austin from Gators SI and co-host of a show called Swampcast coming soon later this August. Dylan Olive reporting some stats about Davin Grossi, his high school stats, and I'm going to pop up the tweets. Top 40 composite recruit, number 3 athlete, 2024, 43 catches, 702 yards, 5 touchdowns. Rushed for 687 yards, 7 touchdowns, 7 return TDs, 11.8 average per rush, 16.3 per catch. Texas 5A 200-meter state champ as a junior, 1,400 plus scrimmage yards past 2 years. Also, from our friend and co-host of Swampcast coming later this August, I think Davin Grossi can finish the cycle as a 5-star. Verified speed, Texas 5'8", 200-meter state champ, 200 time, 20.66, 100 time, 10.75. Versatile, back-to-back years, 1,300 total yards, had almost 1,800 total yards as a sophomore. Elite film, body control, body skills, footwork, yards after the catch, aka Yak. I'm going to pop up those tweets in the video so you'll see the tweets from our friend Dylan Olive. On the bad news, Gators edge rusher sidelined with injury. LJ McCray was in the midst of a strong offseason prior to his injury. This was also written by Cam Parker about 18 hours ago. Another Florida Gators player has reportedly been sidelined due to injury. Sophomore edge rusher LJ McCray, who has been touted as a possible breakout player in 2025, suffered a lower body injury and is considered week to week, according to On3 Zach Alberti. McCray, a former 5-star from the class of 2024, won't need surgery and could be back at practice in a couple weeks. McCray did not participate in Saturday's scrimmage. Florida Gators on SI previously noted that McCray was not at the viewing period on Thursday's practice, which was the most recent time the media was invited to practice. After a true freshman campaign in which he recorded 13 tackles and half a sack, the former 5-star has been touted as a breakout candidate for the Gators after a strong offseason. LJ, honestly, he probably had one of the best offseasons out of anybody. Coordinator Tyler Miles said at the start of camp, he gained about 40 pounds in each of his peered up about 40 pounds. He can see you can see in it. You can see it in his arms now. He's more thicker and more muscle. He had a phenomenal offseason. Really, I'll say this last offseason, LJ was in his first year. The weight room wasn't his favorite, but he really attacked it this year. Whether he likes it or not, he doesn't show it because he took every day seriously. At the end, when we kind of started testing things, he wanted to go after bigger numbers. LJ had a phenomenal offseason. That was from strength and conditioning coach Tyler Miles. Florida staff has also seen McCray carry over the offseason weight room improvements to the field during fall camp as he acclimates to the jack linebacker position behind George Gumps Jr. McCray spent his freshman season at the FN position behind Tyreek Sapp. He got a tremendous skill set. Defensive coordinator Ron Roberts said, very talented. Yeah, you can see the growth. Potential, what he did. He changed his body and all of that stuff. What I see on the field, I'm hoping, again, I think it's sometimes to this point, you can jump ahead and not trying to pressure on it, not trying to put pressure on a player. And you want to see them do it in the season and do that. But I would suspect, I'm hoping he can have a breakout season. And he's an impact player that we all think he can be. McCray is the latest injury to happen in fall camp, with quarterback DJ Lagway still limited by his calf injury, and receivers Eugene Wilson, Dallas Wilson, Aiden Mazzell all suffering lower body injuries recently. Lagway, who returned to throwing in a practice setting, still has yet to participate in 11-on-11 setting in practice. Is currently on track to return by the season opener on August 30th, while Wilson III and Wilson are day-to-day and week-to-week, according to head coach Billy Napier. Florida is also without running back Tyron Webb due to hamstring surgery, although he could return to the field as early as the SEC opener against LSU on September 13th. There you go, guys. I'm also going to go ahead. Let's go through the rankings before I give you some video from fall camp today. Thanks to our friend Dylan Olive, who's posted clips, and I've gotten the clips. So the credits for the clips that you guys are going to see later on, besides his tweets, is all to Dylan Olive, guys. Go follow him on X, Dylan Olive from Gators SI. But let's go to the rankings, the top 25 rankings, and then I'll pop up the clips. The AP Poll Top 25. Number 1, Texas. Number 2, Penn State. Number 3, Ohio State. Number 4, Clemson. Number 5, Georgia. Number 6, Notre Dame. Number 7, Oregon. Number 8, Alabama. Number 9, LSU. Number 10, University of Miami. Number 11, Arizona State. Number 12, Illinois. Number 13, South Carolina. Number 14, Michigan. And our beloved Florida Gators, according to the AP poll, are sitting at number 15. Then after Florida is SMU at number 16, Kansas State at number 17, Oklahoma at number 18, Texas A&M at number 19, Indiana at number 20, Ole Miss at number 21, Iowa State at number 22, Texas Tech at number 23, Tennessee at number 24, and Boise State at number 25. The AFCA Coaches Poll. Number 1, Texas. Number 2, Ohio State. Penn State, number 3. Georgia, number 4. Notre Dame, number 5. Clemson, number 6. Oregon, number 7. Alabama, number 8. LSU, number 9. Miami, number 10. Arizona State, number 11. Illinois, number 12. South Carolina, number 13. Michigan, number 14. Ole Miss, number 15. SMU, number 16. Our beloved Florida Gators sit at number 17. Tennessee, 18. Indiana, 19. Kansas State, 20. Iowa State, 21. Texas A&M, according to the Texas poll, also tied with Iowa State at 21. BYU, 23. Texas Tech, 24. Boise State, 25. Those are your top 25 preseason rankings, both on the AP and the coaches poll. Now, let's pop up some clips provided by Gators SI reporter and co-host of Swampcast, of the Swampcast pregame and postgame show on the Rolling with Carlos channel, Dylan Olive. First clip, Harrison Bailey is on the money to TJ Abrams. You'll see it right now. Second clip, Harrison Bailey deep to take Hawkins. You'll see it right now. Third clip, Termel Jones on a deep ball. Fourth clip, DJ Lagway with a beautiful deep ball to Vernell Brown III. Guys, it's awesome that the Gators continue to be hot on the trail, on the recruiting trail, and I'm glad they're building the class. I hope these injuries are not as serious as they're saying. They're not as serious as they are, and hopefully the key players will be back, including DJ Lagway, very, very soon. Let me know your thoughts about the preseason rankings of the top 25. Let me know your thoughts about the 4-star receiver, which will eventually, I believe, turn into a 5-star receiver, Davin. We got the commitment yesterday. And let me know about the overall recruiting. And like always, stay positive, stay on your grind, and go Gators. Peace.